that a white boy wrote. Our Father. Our Father. Who said God was a man? Huh? Who said God was a man? God didn't. He never said, hey, Richard, you know I invented electric, I invented the moon, the sun, every drop of water I invented. He never told me that. So I'm going to let some cracker tell me God is our Father and y'all buy into that crap, huh? A nun got to go to college just like a priest, but she can't hear confessions, but he can. I talked to a priest friend of mine. I said, have you ever bought a book of matches? You ever struck one? You ought to go in that church and burn it down to the ground. To the ground. Did y'all ever hear that? The people that guard the Pope, Swiss guards, do y'all know? Anybody? Do you know Swiss guards can't be Catholic? See what I'm saying? Y'all niggas think y'all know. You don't know the real shit. They can't be Catholics. You hear me? And if they grow them in Sweden to be nothing but to guard the Pope. Guard the Pope. Somewhere. In your job, we don't need you now. The God that already sent. Any of y'all heard of the Indigo Children? Anybody? Came here in 1985. Born with IQs of 200. Travel every night to other planets. You niggas land in the house with them and don't even miss them. That's who's here. Anytime God, who put the universe together, gets sick and tired of waiting on you niggas, then you should go in the mirror and see the real you. And where's the brother that you pulled it up, right? Do you remember what it said? Because one at time. Do you remember? Tell him. Stand up and tell him.
Exactly what you said about how they was.
Come on, nigga, talk right. Talk loud. Ain't no white folks in here.
You said that they were children from God. They were star children, and they identify with the IQ. And it's new to me. I just found out today with you.
Y'all got them in your house.
Yeah.
Most of the black ones end up dead because you don't think children should talk that way. So you take them to the doctor, they give them Ritalin, and they die. You don't even understand a gift from the universal God. And thank you, sister. I go all over the world. And thank you for knowing that. Hear me? And this shit done got so wild now. Before they kill you, they ask you, are you a Muslim or a Christian, nigga? That's why I say, whatever you want me to be, boss. You pick it. Somewhere, a white racist system called you ugly. If you read any of the works that them niggas were slipping out from slavery, they never referred to a black woman as ugly. Never. Hundreds of millions of niggas escaped. Did y'all know that? Went up on the Indian Reservation. And the Indians, they want y'all to look at Indians as some weak. The Indians say you can't come up here. You niggas on Thanksgiving don't even know it's the Indians that taught you that, and when you praying for that goddamn garbage, you don't even thank the Indians. Bunch of ungrateful thugs. That's what you are. But you don't know that. You don't know that. Y'all go out and you buy the beer. If I ask you niggas to stand up in here that gave a contribution, to a civil rights organization, you won't tell me how nasty they are, how they don't do nothing. Well, like white folks do. Like white folks do. Somewhere. And you gonna sit around and put, well, were you there when they crucified the Lord? Shut up, nigga. You wasn't there then, you wouldn't be there now. Huh? If Jesus came back today and bugged the wrong people, they would give him the electric chair and all y'all be wearing big chairs around your neck. And I don't know where you niggas walk around with that evil look. Even your damn children got an evil. That don't change nothing. Huh? They mad at them white folks. Tell them go downtown with that evil. Little children walking out with an evil look. Oh, y'all got them evil looks on your face. It don't change nothing. Huh? And then tell your son, if that white racist cop who will kill you, jump out on you tonight, behave. Don't talk too fast. Don't move your hands. Anytime you tell a child to respect a redneck nigger hating cop that's going to kill you, you violate the real God. Huh? Who is this nigga down there telling this child to behave? They don't know you violating God. If somebody's raping you and I'm holding you, they can't get me for rape, but I have violated the law. All you niggas have violated the law and you don't even know it. Thank God there's a universal God. Thank God. Universal God. You niggas be praying. Your ankles swell up, you get through praying, the ankle's bigger than it was when you started. Did y'all see the Pope when he was here? He had sciatica so bad, he couldn't only move. What I want that crocker right washing my feet for? Huh? All he got to do is reach back there with his hand and touch his back. He can't heal nothing. Somewhere. Queen Elizabeth, I told you, make $360 million a day. If y'all could come in here with a welfare mother and let her ball up her fist, I brought Queen Elizabeth and let her ball up her fist, the same God made both of them. Huh? God made women and men made queens. God made men and men made kings. The only difference between a woman and a queen and a man and a king is the way you wrap the gift. That's all. I know many of you niggas ain't gonna get to where you're going, but if you could get there, there is no sign that says for rich folks and poor folks. No sign. None. So what's your name, sister? Angela. So let's say I left here. I'd be here all day doing something. I don't know what it is. When I came back to the night set, I bring you this gift. You know, I bought it at Target. Cheap place. But on the way to see you, I stop at Sac Fifth Avenue and say, would you put some Sac Fifth Avenue labels on this sweater? Then I go to Neiman Marcus and say, now would you wrap this and I'll give it to you? He loves me. No, man, that's where I wrap the gift. See how it works? So this is where you are. And I thank whoever, I don't know who put this together and brought some real people in. Some of them real, probably some of them not. But they brought them here. So that means they must be scared y'all gonna rumble. Yeah. They said, well, let's get it. Where you been, nigga? Didn't they tell you what time they started?
I'm late, nigga.
I'm glad you know my name. Thank you, Doc.
I admire your respect and greatness.
Somewhere, y'all can leave here and start dealing with you. I have to tell nobody. How many of y'all, and you can talk because I know who you are. How many of y'all know it will not be no elections this year? All you got to do is look at what they're showing you on TV. Donald Trump ain't got no money. He ain't never had no money. I was over in Spain, and the guy said, I saw that article. How do you know Donald Trump is gay? Because he's attacked everybody but gays. He attacked God, the Pope, everybody but gays. And every now and then you catch that little, oh, Donald, be cool. There is a God. Hey, Roland, stand up. That's my brother-in-law there. And my sister, his wife, where are you, Dolores? Right there, that's his wife. This nigga always had a good job, a good nigga job. Thank you, brother. This nigga had a stroke one day. Stroke. His wife called us all over. Get in here. They say, Roland won't make it through the night. So we all came in. Because we like this nigga. First, he's yellow. You know how St. Louis are about yellow niggas. Y'all know that. Huh? Y'all know. Y'all act like you don't know. And we saw him, and everybody was talking quiet. We downstairs, get a ham and cheese sandwich. And we act like this nigga can hear us. They say, Roland won't make it through the night. And the niggas always dress good. We start splitting up this nigga's outfits to his wife, which is our sister. I would like that hat and them shoes. Look, my brother wears size 10, Roland wears size 8. These niggas even want them shoes gonna be too tight for them. And then one day we got the bad news. The niggas recovering. We had to bring all that stuff back. What year was that, Roland? And the nigga still here. The niggas that my oldest brother, that nigga been dead. But we had to take the stuff back. Somewhere. He had a black mayor here. And you still couldn't get a cab. Black mayor in New York, still couldn't get a cab. Black mayor, still can't get a cab. And that don't bother you. And then you got a president now, you niggas asking about what you gonna do for you niggas know you didn't vote for him, you voting for Hillary. I don't even want to hear this shit. Y'all be lying. I voted for Obama. Hey, Ron. Where's Ron? Remember we was doing the show, me and Kathy Hughes? 10 years for anybody ever heard of Obama. We did on the show. In 4 years, to be a black president, he'll win by a landslide, and he'll win the second term by a landslide. And then there won't be no more elections, huh? And y'all sitting around talking that bullshit like, he ain't doing that. Nigga, you ain't, I know you St. Louis, nigga, you ain't voted. Most of you didn't even vote. But what I like about you, if you was able to get to heaven, which you won't, you'd be talking that shit to God. Well, you mean I didn't vote? Yeah, nigga, you didn't. Well, I thought I did. Niggas running around talking about your children on drugs. Crack. More you older black folks in America will die because you hooked to sugar and salt. More you all will die in the next 24 hours in America than will OD from hard drugs in the next 10 years. Huh? Huh? You niggas go home, tomorrow you get up and you're gonna fry you some bacon, but you got 27 pills you gotta take before you can take that bacon. Follow them crack addicts, they don't have to take nothing. And then you black women, you ain't even got the godliness to walk on the corner and tell that nigga, I'm not a cop, I'm your mama. But you ain't selling dope on this corner. Mama, get out the way, I'll kill you. I deserve to be God. You came out my belly, nigga. But you wenches is too scared of your own child. And then you're going to tell somebody what to do. Huh? Grandma got to walk past this thug here to get to Walgreens to get her goddamn heart medicine. And got to walk past them punks on the corner. And you let it happen. You let it happen. These crackers will convince you you ugly. Do you know there's not another woman on the planet that go to a beauty parlor? All over the world it's called hair salon. But they didn't convince you your ass is ugly and you think you can go there and get beautiful. Huh? You think you can go. If I see you walking in the eye doctor, I assume something wrong with your eye. I see you walking, I assume something wrong. See you going in a beauty parlor, I know they can convince you you ugly. All over the world it's called a hair salon, except where you go. Taught you your feet is ugly. You got that shit on your little babies. Nail polish. On your little babies. How many of y'all in this room know if you leave here and you have an accident and you got fingernail polish on, before they can do anything, they got to take that polish off? How many of y'all know that? Okay. And that don't mean nothing. You're going to go put it on. Because that's what ugly is about. When I convince you you ugly, you do whatever you can. I don't know, some of you black women wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and say, what can I do to mess myself up today? And you put on all that old strange shit. Huh? Them damn tight shoes. See, I know, I had a mother and sisters married to a woman, come home at night and say, whew. And every time you hear a black woman say, whew, her feet hurt. And she take them shoes off and her feet stop hurting. Now, can you be so dumb you can't figure out when I take the shoes off, my feet hurt? When I stop hurting, when I put them on, my feet hurt. Ain't it obvious it's in the damn shoes? Huh? And I told my mom when I was a little boy, if the police ever arrest me, Mom, do not come down to the station. Do not come down. Because she like the typical black woman back then. Boy, look at you. You just like your no good daddy. Mom, I did. Nigga, I know you did. Whatever they say you did, you did. That's my mama. I said, Mama, I said nothing. Shut up. So I said to the cop, that's who you need to arrest. That's who you need to arrest. One of my daughters got pregnant by the professor. Y'all have to know my wife. She's so gentle and peaceful. We hadn't been married long, maybe 2 years. I come in the house at 5:30 in the morning, drunk, tired. Any of you men ever came home tired and drunk and just open up your belt and let your pants slide and hit the floor? You know what I mean? Lillian looked at me and said, "Greg, where you going this early?" And I said, "I got trouble here. If this is my wife, she says she loved me, but she don't know I wasn't sleeping next to her. She must have a low-life view of me. She see me standing up and think I've been asleep and I'm getting ready to go somewhere. So I got to go down in the basement to the garage and sleep all day in the car." Somewhere. Know who you are. Hayden. Now you niggas get all the weight. I had no sympathy for. I used to weigh 368 pounds. Okay? I had no sympathy for you. Niggas be talking about, "Girl, I got to do something about this weight. I don't know what's causing it." I ain't eating nothing. Well, you ought to put that formula together and send it all over the world of these people dying from starvation, since you getting fat and ain't eating nothing. I guess my wife was fatter than me. And you fat folks know this, too. You folks who never been fat don't know it. She's sitting on one side of the bed, I'm sitting on the other side of the bed. Now, for you little skinny people, you don't know this. When you get ready to get undressed, that elastic in them drawers put a ridge all the way around your body. And you got to be scratching it. You got to hold it and scratch it. She on one side of the bed, you on the other side of the bed saying, "Ooh, ooh, y'all ain't talking to you, this shit feel good. Ooh, ooh, ooh," huh? The elevator was made by black. How many of y'all know that? Now, you know the significance of an elevator? If it wasn't for that black man, buildings couldn't get no higher than 4 floors. All these skyscrapers, 130 floors. Do you know what the world economy would be like if it wasn't for that black man that invented that? And all you niggas care about is good pork chops. Cheddar cheese. You ever ate cheddar cheese, brother? What color was it? I can't hear you. You whores? Oh, that don't make no difference. Yellow. Have you ever seen yellow milk? So you don't have to be smart to figure that out, right? If it ain't no yellow milk, where do yellow cheese come? See what I mean? Shit, you might not even have the mic on. You ever been out in a white neighborhood where the white folks shop? They got about 400 different cheeses, and all of it is white. All of it's white. Huh? The power you have. Just sit in the mirror and just tell yourself how beautiful you are. You don't have to be validated, nobody. Them folks that say you ugly, they didn't make you. The universal God made you. And I don't know what's wrong, even white women. Ain't no ugly child. Show me an ugly adult, and we can trace that shit back to the crib. You think you just get grown and get ugly? You was born that way. Huh? Nigga sit here with a big old head. You think the head got big after he finished school? And mother say, the little child come try to tell them, why they laugh at my head? They just jealous. They just don't like you. They just say your head is big. And then one day mama get mad at him. She said, boy, go over there. I want 6 12-ounce cartons of Pepsi Cola. I want 12 pounds of potatoes. And I want a whole ham. He said, well, I'm going to put it. Put it in your cap, nigga. So when y'all leave here, look at the moon, look at the sun, and the same universe force that made you. Y'all ain't even figured out what's happening with the Muslims. I guess I was in Iran 105 days when Khomeini took over. You come to town, you couldn't talk to him if I didn't okay it. I didn't okay it. So, not with him, I used to hang out with some Muslims. Do you hear the Americans now talk about radical Muslims? You hear that? If my grandmother and mother was alive, she didn't hear radical, she just heard Muslims. Okay? Why? They're fixing to wipe them all out. You hear me? Why? There's 2.9 billion Muslims on the planet, and the average age is 17. Did you hear me? Huh? Did you hear me? So they get the computer and they said 17, 10 years from now, how many babies? 20 years from now, how many babies? 1,000 years. They'll swallow us up. That's what this is about. Huh? ISIS, them niggas don't even make shoestrings. And you stupid enough to believe the mightiest white, dog, powerful nations in the world, that nigga done scared them? Huh? Where's army come from? All them satellites we got up there, we didn't see him putting it together. He's us. Huh? And they're going to blow up some stuff. The Vatican, kill children, and even y'all be on the front line and say, kill them. This is the same white boy. They say, God bless America, like them Nazis said, God bless Germany. It's a game. And when Obama won the presidency, them crackers at Ole Miss had a ride. A ride. They killed 30 white folks, and not one paper reported it. When he won the second time, they had a riot. And you nasty, ungodly thug, send your children there and don't feel nothing? Huh? Don't feel nothing? What a fool. What a fool. And some of you niggas will leave here today talking about how crazy I am. Crazy people come up with good shit. Yeah, a nigga told me one day, he said, man, 20 years ago I heard you say this, I thought you was crazy. I said, how come it depends on you? Now you know what I was saying was true, so I ain't crazy. I'm crazier now than I was then, nigga. You got little girls? You got any girls? You know, they comb your hair, hear them screaming and hollering. And you don't know that's God talking to you through them. They scream and holler. Sound like somebody raping them, and you don't hear nothing. You so busy trying to straighten up their hair so they'll be pleasing to white folks. Huh? Pleasing to white folks. Huh? God made nappy hair, not General Motors, nigga. Huh? So how you gonna change something God made? Huh? So they tell you it's ugly, so you're gonna try to hide it. Huh? What them niggas, Somalian, when they was pirating them ships, y'all remember that? I kept saying, nigga, put a patch on. Huh? Pirates supposed to have a patch on, nigga. Now let's go back to the country, Somalia. Them niggas don't own 5 rowboats. And they terrorizing the most mighty white navies that's ever been put together in the history of the planet. And you buy into that bullshit? Huh? They don't want to sit here today like you human. Sitting there. We took you and made a sex symbol. God didn't put you here to be no damn sex symbol. God put you here to create another God. Huh? Them titties is for the baby, not me. Huh? Well, I don't want to nurse the baby. These titties won't be firm, so now you got firm titties and messed up children. That milk, that formula was created by the same force that created the universe.